I came out here to do a video and I forgot what I was going to do the video on. But I know God got something to say. He wants something to do. He got something to do always. Sorry, stuff coming back to my memory. My cousin just called and we haven't talked in a while. So she was just saying how one of her childhood best friends died. And this is the friend who she always had to get on, and but they used to do stuff together, not judging or whatever. But this is the friend that she used to always have to get on and tell right from wrong or whatever. And they shared dinners together, they shared pampers together for their children, they shared how best friends do. But she just had to bury her friend. Her friend was 9 months pregnant. She went to go help her sister change a tire, change something with the car stopped. The mom and the stepdad, but she got back in the car and somebody speeding 100 miles hit the car and killed her best friend and the child she was pregnant with. Her mother ribs is broken. Her stepfather think the tire flew off the truck and it hit him in the head. But I'm here just to say, man, it's so much going on, man, and the enemy knows. He knows, man. He knows. And it's like it's not I'm not here to be sad. That's just something who don't, it's like I be trying to soak in and not to be too busy for other people and not be too busy to hear what other people got to say, because you never don't be too busy, everybody have something going on, everybody has something going on, everybody. And it's help people in your family, that's family members and stuff, that you probably like, man, it's my family, I don't understand this, what's going on, God, like, but God knows. He is here. It's this month of September, like, I'm expecting, like, I'm grateful. I woke up this morning to an email, and I was scrolling past the email, and I didn't even know I had that email, and I clicked on it by accident, like, I was trying to get off of it, because I'm like, I don't know, I just thought I clicked on the wrong thing. But no, God led me to click on that, and somebody blessed me with a powerful word. It was like almost 2 pages long, and people don't, and I could see that they sent it at 1:30 in the morning. Like, people should be sleeping at that time, people should be rested, but God placed it on other people to be a blessing to me and come and speak to me from my channel, through my channel, and come and email me, because we can't do it by ourselves. We need people to pray with us. We need somebody to come in agreement with us with our prayers and covenants, or when we need to fast, or when we you need somebody with you. You don't want the wrong people with you. You don't want no witches with you. You don't want no warlocks with you. You don't want no demons with you. You don't want no fake, nothing that's not of God coming to agreement and trying to pray with you. You want some real blunt folks with you. You want some real ride or die people with you. That's why I'm so blunt and real with y'all. That's why I can come on here even if I got a pimple on my face, even if my eyelash coming off. I've been at church all day. I'm talking about my video from yesterday. I saw it, but when I record my videos, I don't go and edit them. I don't go and fix them. It's just all raw and real. I told God, if I'm going to do this, I want to be real. I want to be true. I want to be transparent. I ain't trying to be fake. I ain't trying to tell y'all no fake story. This is my real life. I share a lot of things with y'all that I be trying to keep to myself, and God like, no, this got to help somebody. You're not the only one that's going through this. Let other people know that they're not the only ones that's going through this, So I'm so real with y'all, and I'm so transparent with y'all, because I have to be. God saved my life. God saved me. Because that could be me. What if somebody in my car, God forbid, and I was to die? What if something, that could be me. I'm not perfect. God saved me from a lot of stuff. So I'm so real, and I'm so blunt with y'all, and I'm so transparent with y'all, because that's how Christ is. That's how Christ is. He loves us, and he cares about us so much, There's nothing too hard for him. There's nothing you've done too bad that you can't come to him. There's nothing that can stop his love for you if you desire him. Nothing. Not no abortions. Not no divorces you done had. not no miscarriage you done had, not no self-pity you had for yourself. Even if you kill someone, you know, God is a caring God, you know. So sometimes people didn't kill for self-defense, or you know, I probably didn't kill for self-defense. I had blood on my hand. I had abortions. So I allowed someone to take a life. I signed the papers for that. But God forgave me for that. He had to teach me the word and about life and his creations and how he knew us before we were in our mother's womb, and I didn't know that at the time when I had those abortions. I just thought I couldn't do this. I wasn't going to do this alone. This baby is not coming in this world like how I was. No, I can't have this, and this man don't even want this baby. But God, he forgave me. He loved me. You can't tell me he's not good. You can't tell me he won't hold that against you, because I have 2 beautiful children now. I have a son and a daughter. My daughter is about to be 2. My son turns 5 in October. My daughter turns 2 in January. I'm blessed with 2 beautiful children after those abortions. 3 abortions I had in my life. You know, God is good. Like, and no, yeah, I had them out of wedlock, but I got blessed when I had my babies, when I gave birth to them. Like, I received blessings. I started to understand love more and how to love through them. They saved my life too. God gave me them. I don't know how everybody's different in how he works with you. But I know he gave me those babies for a reason, you know. And he's forgiven me, you know. Like, I'm not on here like just to be like I'm still, he's healed me from that, you know. But I have to be transparent with y'all. I'm so real. I still think about those, like, you know, babies. They were his creation. And he had to teach me. He had to show me, you know. God is good, though. He's a loving God, like, you know. He saved me. He saved me from the club world. He saved me from the fake friends. He saved me from going to psychics and meetings, trying to find my life and trying to figure it out. You know, I always felt like I used to sit in the mirror when I was little and just look at myself and be like, is this my life? You know, you guys know my dad raised me, but my dad's been married. This is his 3rd time being married, you know, so I always had like my girl cousins or, you know, stepmoms or whatever, you know. I just always felt alone. And then my dad trying to find himself in love, you know. And my dad is, what he was born in 70. I'm 27, you guys do the math, but he was born in 70. My dad looks good. He in good health, you know. My dad is here, but our relationship wasn't always great. I always felt like he put women before his daughter, you know. I always felt like the misplaced one, like I'm the black sheep, I'm the all of that, you know. And like I told you, my dad raised me and my twin sister. I'm a twin. You know, he raised us, you know. We was always in his care, but, you know, it just taught me that you can raise children, but they can be in the same household with you, you know, and you can think that you're doing everything right, you know, by supplying their need, make sure they eat, they got clothes and this, but that love is so important. That attention is so important, you know, and he's teaching me that, you know. And I'm not talking bad about my daddy, you know. God has brought our relationship way from what it used to be when I was a teenager, you know, but it's still healing and there's still work that needs to be taking place. And I'm receiving it and I'm accepting it, you know, even where I'm wrong at, you know. He's trying to teach me as well, you know. You know, but God is a good God. I got 2 beautiful babies, you know, like, he saved me. He blessed me even with those promises, because I did used to think of kids. And when I was getting those abortions, I'm like, I thought I would have kids. Like, you know, it was like the enemy come with confusion, you know. He'll have you thinking your life, because it was like this, you don't need this baby, or you don't. No, man. No. God cares. God knew us before we were in our mother womb. He knew what we were going to do before we did it. You know, that's why I had to stop beating myself up with old things that I used to do, or I've come from, and God has saved me from, and he's delivered me from. You know, like, I had to stop beating myself up with that, because that means I'm not receiving what God already said that he's forgiven me for. You know, so I'm just grateful for what he has. And I've been writing, I've been journaling. I'm always writing, I'm always journaling. y'all, right? I don't care if you don't know how to spell it, even if you misspell it. You gotta know, you gotta let you understand what you wrote when you go back and read it. I promise you, I do it all the time. Like, you know, right. And I was just up writing this morning of different ways I can, make money on my own, like entrepreneurship, you know. And that's something I used to run from. I never thought about being an entrepreneur. I remember when I used to hear the word when I was younger, I was like, you know, when they trying to teach you to be business, and I didn't understand it. I used to be afraid. I'm afraid of numbers, so I'm like, no, I'm just gonna be a lawyer and a doctor. I remember when I was younger, I said I'm gonna be a lawyer and a doctor. And it was funny that I thought about that today, this morning, when I was writing my things down. You know, I do arts and crafts at home. I like making clothes. I like makeup and stuff like that, you know. But it was like, God, I don't want to be doing the same thing that everybody's doing, but I want to do it. I do like doing it, you know. And I want to make my own money, and I want to help others, and I want to be a blessing to others. Like, I got so many ideas in my mind, you guys. I have so many, and so do you, you know. That's why God say write them down. And I'd be like, I ain't writing this down because I ain't got no money for this. Like, you know, like, I don't even know how to do this. Like, I don't even know how to sew. And God like, so write this down, do it. I will help you. I will line people up. You don't even know your neighbor is sews. She has a whole clothing business. She has a whole store, cleaners. You know, God is like, do it. Don't worry about who is going to help and how. He's going to help. He's going to do it. But write down those ideas and include him in it and ask, is this something of you, God? Is this something that you want me to do? Because a lot of things that's placed in us is of God. God is creativity. He is creative, you know. And it's funny, like, the enemy wanted to fear me with numbers or whatever, like math. I hated math growing up. Only thing I used to like was stories. I love reading. I love listening. And I wear glasses and I wear contacts, so I used to struggle in school with seeing. And if I break my glasses, stepmama wouldn't take me to go get no new ones. Like, she was trying to teach me a lesson. So I would suffer with sin. But I'm not talking bad about that. But I'm just saying, like, how the enemy wanted to destroy me even when I was younger. And my mom had even told me, you know, God recently brought my mom back around last year. And she told me that when me and my twin sister were born, she had us 7 months early. She was like, she went into panic. She found out she was pregnant with twins. She already had 2 children previously. She's only 19, 20, I don't know. You know, she was young, you know. I think my mom had her first baby at 17, 16. And she like, I freaked out. I panicked. I had y'all early. You know, you guys were suffering. You were born early, preemies, and then I had drugs in my system. My mom sold drugs. She sold drugs, did drugs, and that's normal when you sell drugs. You got to do them. You got to test them, you know, or whatnot. You know, and I'm sharing this with you because this is stuff that I found out, like, that I didn't know about myself, or, you know, like, or nobody ever shared to me about myself, you know. So it was like the enemy wants to get you while you in your mother's womb. He wants to attack you and kill you. Just like I had those abortions, he took that. He wanted to take that from me. He didn't want me to see the vision and what God had a purpose for those babies, and I didn't know. I didn't know. I was, you know, like, you know, my mom said we was crack babies, you know. She said that I suffered a stroke when I was born, and the doctors didn't know. So my sister's developing. We were about 1 year old. My sister's walking and developing, and I'm not. She said that I'm crawling on one side. I'm crawling on one side. I'm trying, but I'm not being active. And this is before I ended up being with my mom. Ended up taking this to my dad. She said I'm crawling. She took me to specialist after specialist after specialist, and she said finally the last one said this baby, she had a stroke when she was born, and the doctors either didn't know or didn't detect it, so that I was paralyzed on my left side, and I had to wear braces. I wore braces, and then I finally started to learn how to walk, but I didn't know that, and I didn't even remember wearing braces. But I remember when somebody brought it up in my family one time, and it brought it back to my memory, but I couldn't remember it. So it's like, I don't know if I feel like God not erase things from your memory, but bad things, or things that wasn't too good or so good in your life, like, you won't remember them. You know, if it's something that was traumatizing or something like that, you know, you won't remember them. But I didn't even know that about myself. Like, that excited me. Like, oh my God, you've been saving me. You saved me. You know. And my mama said that she wanted to have an abortion with us. She said my dad. That's why I'm so like, my dad. Like, I love my dad. Like, everything not all gravy with us. So I'm sorry, I'm from down south. So when y'all hear me say blase, they'd be like, or gravy, that means good, or blase mean like so on. You get what I'm saying? but you know, like my mom said that. She said my dad told her not to get an abortion. You know, so that's how we ended up with. Well, we stayed with my mom for a little bit, but I guess when she couldn't take it no more or whatever, she ended up taking us to our dad, and that was the last memory I had of my mom. At 4 or 5 years old, you know, her taking us to my dad. And I seen her like once or twice when I was like 19, but you know, the recent relationship was this year, past year, when I just cried out for her. But it's just like the enemy wants to come, steal, and kill and destroy, even while you're in your mother's womb, you know. But when you belong to God and you belong to Him, can't nothing kill you, can't nothing stop you, you know. God has ordained it. He already said it. He already made the story. He already know the beginning from the end. Like, so you guys be encouraged, and I'm being transparent with you, and I'm saying all this. I feel like I'm saying just anything that come to my mind, but I wanted to be more real with y'all and more of why I just love God so much. Why I gotta get on here and just talk my mouth off, you know, be like, I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but I be wanting y'all to know where I come from, what I used to do. Like, But God love me still. He love me so, and I love Him too. And I say I was gonna make Him famous. I'm gonna make Him famous. He can make me famous if He wants to, but long as He get the glory, long as He's shining up all up on this famousness. Like, I just want people to know why I love Him, because He saved me. He protects me every day. He the one that helps me with everything that He does. Like, He the one that teaches me, even when I don't feel like it, even when I don't want to hear it. Certain days, even when I'm like, I don't see it with these natural eyes, but I know in the supernatural, man. And it's about to manifest in the natural, you know. It's about to, you know, you got to see it and believe it. And believe that your God can do whatever it is that you want Him to do for you. Whatever it is, He can do it. Don't go to mama and daddy. Go to daddy God first for everything, all things. Everything and all things. And I just love you guys. I came on here and ran my mouth today. But that's cool. I just be wanting to come on here and talk. You know, like I be wanting to come on here and share. Whatever God tell me to share for the day, or whatever He want me to say. And I try to do it as much as I can when I ain't got the babies. It's Mason at school. My other baby's napping. So, you know, I'm just being obedient to what He tell me to do for right now. No, I ain't working right now, but this is my work, serving the Lord's people. Even if it is just for a few minutes, this is my time with Him and His people. Like I told y'all, y'all my flock. He blessed me. He sent me to you guys. To you guys and you to me. So I gotta be obedient to when He gives whatever He gives me right now. You know, I don't care if it's 27 subscribers. I'm grateful for my 27 subscribers. I was happy at 8. 8, my favorite number. You know, like I'm just grateful for everything and all things, because He don't have to give me anything. He don't have to wake me up every day. You don't have to do none of that, what I done done. So don't feel bad for yourself. Don't feel like, oh, you're not worthy of, or you you got to get right before you get with God. You ain't gonna get right without God. You're not gonna get right without God. Even while you're trying to get right when you with God, you still gotta hold on to Him. You gotta hold on to Him always, every day. Even if all you can do every day is recite the Lord's Prayer, and that's what I used to do. If I couldn't do nothing else, and I knew that they say to call on Jesus, that's what I would do. That's what I do. I don't tell nobody nothing that I don't do. So you guys be encouraged. You guys be lovable. Be loved. Be love. Express love. God is love. God is love. God is love. God is Jesus. Jesus is God. I remember somebody told me, no, Jesus isn't God. Oh, that hurt my heart at a young age. I was like, wait, so who is, you know, but I understand now the Son and the Father, but they're one. He is. So, you guys be encouraged. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. I'll be back on here to run my mouth. And y'all leave comments below. Tell me what y'all want to talk about. Tell me what more y'all want to hear about from me. What else y'all want to hear, you know, or know about my life, or where he delivered me from, you know, like, you know, and how did I get through that? It was of him, but, you know, like, so I can have more videos, because God said there's more that y'all want to know, you know. There's some things that we have, some things that I've been through that's the same thing, kind of like, you know, and we just got a story to tell, so we need to share with each other, you know, amongst each other. You know, that's what we're supposed to do, you know. I love y'all.